Hi, it's Possum and Will, and we're about to do his feet. Now, I did his feet about 2 weeks ago. We had Tessa came to help us hold him, so I'm going to give it a go and see if I can just do it on my own, clear on the camera. This guy is, I haven't done any work with him really as yet, so he's still pretty much a pampered horse. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting this one to go quite sideways reasonably quickly. But we've been proved wrong today. Good boy. Good boy. So this is all the stuff that should have come off when we first arrived, but because it was so dry and hard, good boy, I'll get it all off now. Like that. So this is all just dead sole. Now, when you're barefoot trimming, this is really the only time you do this. This is the first trim, but we couldn't do it last time because his feet were just so dry and hard. But now we've had some rain, and he's also had one trim, so already his hooves are starting to make changes that they need to make. Yes, you are going to be cantankerous, aren't you? So you can see here his hoof's quite misshapen. So what will happen over time as the new capsule grows in from above, all the shell will change and the sole will change. So there'll be a lot of, that was me, you bit. Did you do that to me? So all I did then is I just put a little elbow into his face to say, don't do that to me. It's not very nice at all. This cradle groove's not too bad though. And the digital cushion's not overly great, but on the whole, not too bad. Okay, let's bring it back over to the stand. Good boy. Good boy. I know, what's it doing? Good boy. So I'm holding pressure on the top of his coronet, holding his hoof on the actual stand to stop him the opportunity of actually taking his foot away. He could still do it if he really wanted to, but quite often that's enough to discourage him from doing it. So I'm just going to change sides. Once again, keep pressure on his hoof, so that when I change sides, he can't take it away. You bite me. And you can see the lead rope is within easy hand reach of where I'm working. So if I need to do something, drive him back or whatever, I can. Stop him from doing that. So he's going to try a few tricks to see if he can get his hoof back. He's already tried biting me. He's realised that that doesn't work. Good boy. Okay, now we'll do for this one. Boy. Because he's also in the paddock for the next 3 or 4 months before we start working him, it's he's not getting he's not being put under a lot of pressure as far as his hoofs go. Come. You still want to balance them, but it's not quite as crucial. Good boy, one more. Good boy. Now, if I was going to ride him, I would still do his feet the same way. But then what I would do is I'd put him into boots. So today there's a vast array of boots around that you can do them. They're getting very, very sophisticated. I've used them on Pamplona, and I had to go through about 3 or 4 different pairs of boots to make the boots before I found one that actually stopped coming off when he was walking, because his left front he twists his hoof. So yeah, so if I was going to ride this guy, I'd be booting him. And then conversely, with our other horses, if we're going on to where I know there's going to be rough terrain, like the Waimak riverbed, I'd put them on boots. Up. But once again, this is the feet glue the trim we would have done the other day, but they were too hard. But that's all back down to live sole now. Once again, his collateral groove is actually not too bad. It's almost 23 millimeters. So we'll just take a little bit off that. Where Tig, his hooves were just, there's no sole there at all. Good boy. Good boy. Doing well. Forward. Good boy. Very good. One more. Good boy. Well done. Good boy. So once again, knees behind the hoof. I've got pressure on the front of the hoof, holding it down so he can't think about moving it away. The other trick they'll do is they'll put their weight on the hoof stand, and they'll run it backwards and forwards. It's the only way I've found to stop them from doing that is when they do it is you just very quickly drive them backwards and then put them back onto the hoof stand, and it doesn't take long to work out. If I don't rub my foot up and down, then I'm going to turn. If I don't do that, then I don't have to go backwards fast. Other than that, it's pretty good. Good boy. What? You're going to do the next one, are you? Okay. Good boy. Good boy.
That's the sound of Tig eating the salt block.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yes.
Okay. Good boy. Now this will be one of the only times I ever do touch his frog like that. And that's all dead salt. It's going to come off. And this will be the last time I'll ever cut around that area there. So that's all dead salt. Good boy. So you can just stay with him. So if he'd won his foot back, then you open yourself up for a lot of troubles. Just watch yourself. He wants to kick. And then straight back to the block. If he doesn't want me to pick it up, I'll just go with him. Pick it up. Quick. And straight back into what we were doing. So he hasn't won anything. Good boy. Good boy. That was right, wasn't it? That wasn't so bad now, was it? Hey? Good boy. And I was going to go back and do a little bit more with that because I want him to realise that it's just easier to do what I'm asking him to do. Good boy. Good boy. Up. Good boy. Okay, good boy. Well done. Hey, was that so bad? That wasn't so bad, was it? What a clever young man. Hey?
Last foot.
Huh?
Last foot.
No, I haven't finished this one yet. Good boy. Yep. Good boy. Good boy. So his hoof's sort of shooting out towards the side. It's quite straight here if you look, but it's all kicking out that way. So that will eventually come back into line again. There's not much It's just the way his foot is at the moment. Good boy. Good boy. Done. Done. Good boy. But his soles will contract a lot more, so eventually it will be running in the same direction as that. So you can see how, if you look at that gap there, you can see how much has got to come off when my thumb is. Anyway, it takes 12 months to grow through a full hoof capsule, or approximately 12 months. Okay, we just had a malfunction with the battery. Battery died, so we've gone to another camera.
Yeah, I didn't charge it.
So hopefully you'll catch the thing. Anyway, on to the last hoof. We're finished. Good boy. That. Good boy. So once again, dead sole. So that'll all come out today. Unless he tries to do something really stupid. That. Just watch your camera. Yeah, well, you can wake your tail as much as you like. That. Be good. This is the last one, you goose. anyway.
This is not knees.
Not knees.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh man, that stinks, Tig. Good boy. Hold on. Doing well. Okay. Doing very well. I really like these hoof stands. They're, I think it cost me about 100 euros. 100 US dollars. It came from America, but it's got a round base on it. And you can just basically stand on any point and it's secured. The other ones I've used... Sorry?
If you're heavy enough.
Well, no, it's got enough... It don't have to be heavy. But it's... some of them have got like 3 legs on them, and it's... I find the horse is standing still, but...
Now he's feeling his lead rope right near his head, so just watch
Oh,
out.
great. How's it going to go? This is why you need the person holding the front of him. Stops these mistakes happening, but he rectified it himself. What a clever horse. That's pretty good, man. Well done, you. Okay, it's us done. Well, Possum second trim, solo, doing really well. Well done, mate. So as you can see, we had a few issues with them not wanting to stand still. Just stick with them and they'll eventually work it out that it's easier to stand still. Well, on behalf of Possum and myself, thanks for watching.